If you're sitting there wondering what the hell you could possibly sell online, this video is going to change everything for you. I'm going to show you exactly how to figure out what to sell, even if you think you have nothing valuable to offer. And the best part, none of this needs to be perfect. The biggest roadblock I see with parents trying to build their first online business is nothing to do with technology or marketing. It's usually figuring out what they should sell in the first place. And today I'm going to solve that problem for you once and for all. I've been making money online for well over a decade now, and I've generated just under $3 million in digital product sales alone across multiple successful businesses. But here's the thing, my first digital product sale wasn't a fancy course or some high-end coaching program. It was a $49 ebook on dog separation anxiety. That's right, I started with something so incredibly simple that has absolutely nothing to do with what I sell today. That $49 ebook was the start of multiple businesses that have averaged over $20,000 each and every month in digital product sales over the last decade. And listen, I'm certainly not some special case. I've helped other parents do exactly the same thing. Start with something small and imperfect, and then grow that into a profitable online business that gives them the freedom to be fully present with their kids while creating financial security at the same time. So here's exactly what we're going to cover today. We're going to look at why your first product does not need to be perfect and why perfectionism will kill your progress. We're going to look at how to identify what you already know that other people would pay you for. We're going to look at the specific content strategy to validate your idea before you even need to create anything. We're going to look at how to launch your first offer simply and start making sales. And finally, we're going to look at the mindset shift that will finally get you unstuck. So by the end of this video, you'll have clarity on exactly what you should sell and hopefully the confidence to actually go ahead and put it out there. No more overthinking and no more waiting for the perfect idea. You'll have a clear path forward. So let's get into it and get you unstuck. Why your first product doesn't need to be perfect. Now, the number one thing holding most parents back from creating their first digital product is the idea that whatever they sell is going to be their forever product. You know, something that perfectly represents their knowledge and their expertise and their passion. Now, let me be crystal clear. That's complete and utter nonsense. My own journey from selling a $49 ebook to multiple seven figures in sales did not happen because I had some grand master plan from the very beginning. It happened because I started imperfectly and then just kept evolving over time. I started selling on eBay, then Amazon, and then I moved to selling through my own websites on Shopify. Then I started sharing what I was doing with other business owners. Then I started helping friends and family. And now I'm sharing what I know with you. Every single step I took built on the last, but I could never have predicted where I was going to end up. And if I'd waited until I had that perfect idea or that perfect product, well, I would still be dreaming instead of doing. Here's the truth. Your first product is just a stepping stone. It's not your forever business. It's simply your first step. Listen, no one expects a baby to get up and run a marathon. First of all, they crawl, then they walk, then they run. And your business will work in exactly the same way. You need to crawl before you can walk, and you need to walk before you can run. So basically, don't stress. You're not married to your first product. It just gets you in the game. Now, sell what you already know. But I don't know anything worth selling. I hear this all the time, and it's a load of rubbish. I hear this all the time, and it's a load of rubbish. Every single person watching this has knowledge, skills, or experience that someone else would pay you for. Every single person. So the problem isn't that you don't have anything valuable. The problem is that you're too close to your own expertise to realize the value of it. So here's how you can identify what you already know that other people would pay you for. Download the My Story Niche Finder tool that I've created for you. It's completely free. The link's in the description below. It will help extract all of your knowledge, your expertise, your experience, and then it uses AI to help you understand exactly what it is that you could help other people with. Now, the key insight here is that you don't need to be the world's top expert. You simply need to be a couple of steps ahead of your target customer. If you've solved a problem that other people are struggling with, then you have something valuable to offer. Remember, people don't pay for the information. They pay for the transformation. They pay for the shortcut to results that would otherwise take them months or even years to figure out on their own. So the next step is your 90-day content strategy. So now that you have some ideas about what you could potentially help people with, it's time to start validating those ideas before you go ahead and create anything. And one of the most effective ways to do this is through creating content. So here's how it works. You want to choose one specific topic that you want to be known for. So not something super broad like running, but something really specific like how to run your first marathon in under 4 hours. The more specific, the better. Then you need to commit to creating 1 to 2 videos for YouTube every single week. We're not burning ourselves out here posting on social media every single day, but the key is consistency. Now, this strategy accomplishes 3 critical things. So first, it positions you as an authority on your topic. When you show up consistently with valuable content, people will start to see you as the go-to person for that problem. Second of all, it helps you build an audience of people who are specifically interested in what you have to sell. So you're essentially pre-qualifying your future customers. Third, and most importantly, you'll also be able to build your email list by offering free, valuable resources. Now, during this content creation phase, you want to pay close attention to which of your videos get the most engagement. What questions do people ask in the comments? And which topics seem to resonate the most? And this information will guide your product creation process. So how to launch simply and make your first sale. So after creating videos for a while and building even a small audience, 1 to 200 people is plenty. You're going to survey them. You'll be able to get direct feedback from your audience about what they're struggling with, what questions they have, and what they want to learn more about. Now, this is pure gold when it comes to creating a product that people actually want to buy. But here's where most people go wrong again. They try to create a huge comprehensive program right out the gate. Instead, start off with something small and something low ticket. So think in the $10 to $100 range. So this could be a simple PDF, a short audio training, a video tutorial, a template or a framework, or a checklist or a resource list. And the goal here is not to make thousands of dollars with your first product, although obviously that would be nice. The goal is to validate your idea, get some testimonials, but most importantly is to prove to yourself that you can sell something online and that this whole model actually works. Focus on making your first dollar, not your first $10,000. And the first sale is incredible because it proves that it works. And if you can make 1 sale, you can make 10. And if you can make 10, you can make 100. Now, if you're nervous about putting yourself and your offer out there, you can consider offering like a beta version of your first product and just offer it to a small group at a discounted rate in exchange for feedback. This can really help to reduce any pressure that you might feel and give you valuable input to improve your product before you push it out to a wider audience. Now remember, simple does not mean low value. Some of the most impactful products on the planet are very straightforward solutions to specific problems. Now, the mindset shift that changes everything. Now we've come to the most important part of this entire video, because the truth is, the biggest obstacle between you and your first sales has nothing to do with your expertise or your knowledge. It's all between your ears, your mindset. The real block is that you probably don't believe that you can do it yet. You probably don't believe that people will pay you for what you already know, or you might not believe that you're ready or qualified enough. Now, here's the thing. That belief will only come about after you've made your first sale, not before. It's like learning to swim. You can read as many books as you want about swimming. You can watch Olympic swimmers and you can visualize yourself gliding through the water. But until you actually get in that pool and start moving your arms and legs around, you won't believe that you can do it. The same is true with selling products online. The belief that you can do it will come from doing it, not from thinking about doing it. So give yourself permission before you feel ready. Give yourself permission to create something that is going to be imperfect. Give yourself permission to learn as you go. Because at the end of the day, the parents that succeed in building online businesses are not the ones with the most knowledge or the fanciest website or the biggest social media following. They're the ones who take imperfect action consistently. They're the ones that understand that making their first $10 is a much bigger milestone than planning how they're going to make their first million. Now, if this video resonated with you in any way, shape or form, and you're ready to figure out exactly what you want to sell, then I've got a couple of really useful, completely free resources for you. First of all, you can download my list of 47 digital product ideas. This will give you an idea of the types of proven product that parents just like you are successfully selling right now. Now, second of all, you can grab my free niche finder tool that will help you identify your most profitable selling opportunities based on your own expertise and knowledge. Now, both these resources are completely free. You can find links to them in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I post new videos every single week, helping parents just like you build profitable online businesses where time, money, and family don't have to compete. And remember, your first product doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to exist. So take that first step today, and I'll be here to help you with what comes next. I'll see you in the next one.